Hey Asphalt Lifers, this is Stan Bastek coming to you from the Atlas corporate headquarters, and we have another great edition of Build Your Brand with Stan. I am joined by Wade Davis. He is the National Contractor Program Specialist, and we are going to talk about the importance of financing today. Wade, welcome to the show, and we're really excited to have you.
Glad to be here.
Wade, tell me a little bit about, why is financing becoming such a big deal? Is it an affordability issue? Tell me a little bit about why contractors should care about financing in the home.
Sure.
They're there to put a roof on, aren't they?
Right. What we found is that purchasing power is actually the most important consideration that a homeowner's looking at when they're deciding on the particular roofer that they're going to go with. Quite simply, folks don't generally plan for roof replacement in advance. We know that the average roof replacement costs over about $10,000.
Yep.
And the Federal Reserve tells us that about half of Americans would struggle with a $400 unexpected expense.
How do we, as contractors in this industry, how do we overcome project affordability in the home?
Well, one thing that I've found is that the most simple thing contractors can do is offer debit and credit cards if they aren't already.
Agreed. So aside from credit cards, right, because everybody will take cash, most contractors work with insurance. What are the other ways that our contractors can actually address this affordability issue?
So promotional financing is simply a type of loan that's done in order to make or entice a customer to make a purchase.
Right.
Okay, so we're talking about 0% interest for a certain amount of time. We're talking about longer term loans,
right,
reduced interest rates, things like that, with the goal of essentially just getting to close the sale, right?
Make it easy,
Make it easy. The first thing you want to do is offer financing up front with the customer rather than at the end of your pitch, right?
Okay.
So that makes it more comfortable, right? The homeowner may be wondering right off the bat, how am I going to afford this repair or this replacement of my roof?
That's
right?
a great point.
So as soon as you
they're thinking about it before they even pick up the call to call the first contractor, right? They're thinking about, I know I got to get this done. I guess the first step is to call, but how am I going to afford this? Wade, you bring up a really good point here about the fact that, this is one of those things that has to become as natural, quite frankly, as addressing the insurance concerns of the consumer. Our industry has really evolved to become, advocates. Contractors really view themselves as advocates to negotiate with the insurance companies to make sure that the homeowner is getting everything they deserve. But financing is sort of that piece that, probably a much smaller percentage of our industry has sort of gotten their arms around. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree with that, absolutely. Even relative to other types of home improvement, such as HVAC or windows and siding.
Yeah. So I think this is definitely one of those things that, you made that point when you go in, you've got to figure out a way to weave this into your strategy on the upfront, right?
Absolutely.
Every one of your salespeople should be going in and saying, listen, we're very experienced in working with insurance. We obviously take cash or check, but one of the things that we can provide you that others may not be able to provide you is the ability to pay with credit card, but also the ability to have flexible payment options with promotional financing. So it's that idea of not waiting for the customer to ask about it, just saying, we've got this, right?
Absolutely.
This excites me, Wade, because this is another avenue for contractors to break down objections before they even become objections. We really try to do that, and this is another thing that we have actually started a partnership with GreenSky on to really try to help contractors go in the home and eliminate an objection before it even becomes an objection, right? So Wade, tell me a little bit about why a contractor should choose GreenSky through Atlas. We have this partner program with them. So our contractor, our pro contractor applies for the program, and if they get accepted into the program, what are they going to see as benefits versus other promotional financing options on the market?
They only will disperse loan proceeds to the contractor that's gotten the homeowner to actually apply and approve for that particular loan.
Gotcha. So that essentially is locking that consumer into that contractor that offered it to them, so they can't go use that same loan approval with somebody else.
Right. So even if somebody comes behind them and offers GreenSky, they would actually have to reapply for a new GreenSky
Gotcha.
loan.
And nobody wants that credit pull twice. So it's one of those things that if you get in there and you offer it first, you've got the advantage.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
What
else?
From a cash flow perspective, we like the fact that it gives you 20% down, right, as soon as you sign the contract. It's a paperless process.
Okay.
So we don't have to worry about a certificate of completion. We don't have to worry about putting in a sales contract or anything like that.
Yep.
I like the fact that you can use their mobile application and get an approval within
Right.
a minute or two.
Capitalizing on this thing that every one of us has in our pockets and being able to literally take a picture of that driver's license and put in some information, and that customer's got an instant answer as to whether or not they're going to be able to get financing in the home. That's huge.
It is huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm very excited about this promotional financing opportunity with GreenSky, and I want you to know, our asphalt lifers, our pro contractors, we have an advocate for you here in Wade who can help you with training your salespeople. He can help you with figuring out how to incorporate financing opportunities onto your website and help you through the process of applying as well. I think that this is something that you should all really look at hard in how that you can incorporate this, and really incorporate this not just as an option again, but as an everyday selling tool to break down those objectives. This is another edition of Build Your Brain with Stan, and again, this has probably been one of the biggest opportunities I've seen in a long time for our industry. So get involved, get excited, go to atlasroofing.com/pro, click on the GreenSky button for more information, and we will see you next time. Live, Roof, Play.